Hello friends, Karen here with your Breathe, Move, and Be Yoga Break with Full of Hope Yoga. Today we're going to stick with the theme of resilience. Recalling some of the definitions of resilience, we know that it's about an ability to recover, adapt to situations that are challenging. I like to say it's about returning to a place of strength and grace after or in the midst of a challenge. And then there's Nelson Mandela and his famous quote, "Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." So what better way to practice these aspects of resilience than with balance poses? So that's what we're going to do today. Let's get started with our centering practice. So coming into your posture that feels upright and supported. Centering is about connecting to the present moment. Our whole yoga practice is also about connecting to the present moment, but we start with some deliberate sensing of the present moment by noticing the ground under our feet. Maybe today, just noticing your right and your left foot feeling balanced, equally connected to the floor. Or if you're standing, same thing. And sensing your hips equally positioned or balanced on top of the chair. And then maybe with the shoulder rolling and then allowing them to come down low and loose and sensing them equal. Each shoulder down equally. And then coming into that tall posture, sensing the strength and the length of your spine from your sit bones or your tailbone all the way up through your head into the crown of your head, length and strength of your spine, and sensing that your chin is parallel to the ground and that your head is right there balanced in between your shoulder blades. Now let's tune in to something audible in our environment. Something that we can hear in our personal space. Notice what that is. And then what if you could just hear it? Notice through your right ear. Receive the sound just through your right ear. And then notice if you could just receive that sound through your left ear. And now bringing balance back to that, sensing, experiencing that audible sound in your environment through both of your ears at the same time. Coming back into balance there with our audio perception. All right, great work on centering. Now, let's begin to shift. You can have your hands however you like. Let's begin to shift our body. Just shift over one hip bone and then the other. Let's get a nice rhythm. Move your head or not. Just sense that you are equally swaying. So a non-equal sway would be, right? So an equal sway. Just notice what that feels like. If you're looking into a device like you probably are, or maybe not, maybe you're just listening to me. So if you can look in the mirror, you could see, am I shifting the same amount? And then also proprioception and having your eyes closed and sensing, am I shifting the same? And now, when you're ready, just come into stillness. And notice, eyes open or closed, if you still sense some movement in your body, much like when you get off a boat that you've been on a long time, in the waves, maybe you get off and your body, you still sense movement in your body. Just notice. Okay, and now with our breath awareness, let's today just easily focus on an equal parts inhales and exhales. So you can do that with counting if you like to count your inhale and count your exhale internally, silently, so you can breathe. Or if you like to do it, just that sensory that you sense that this the inhale and then same amount exhale. It's not an exact science. We're going by how it feels. Okay, so inhale and exhale. And we become aware of lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale, but keep them balanced. Maybe you can let your shoulders come down and feel released on your exhale. It's breathing in, releasing out. One more time, equal inhales to your exhale, breathing in, releasing out. Good. And then just lastly, we'll bring our awareness in, sensing our feet equally on the ground, hips balanced on the chair, head balanced between the shoulders, and the breath balanced as we breathe. Okay, great work. We're going to stand up and we're going to do balancing poses. Now, it's not what you think it is. So we're going to do three postures. I'm going to demonstrate them. We'll demonstrate them. You'll do them with me. And we'll do them first as each one separately, then as a flow. And then lastly, we'll end with our most challenging posture, balancing posture. So let's get started. Stand up, and if you want to keep your chair nearby to use it for some support for your balance, that's fine. In fact, it's more than fine. It's a great idea. Okay, so finding your space on the ground in your room. We'll start in our foundational posture of strong mountain, and it's a balance posture. We are balancing our weight so that we are standing upright, right? So you can sense what it would be like to be off balance standing. More weight to the right, more weight to the left, falling forward or onto the heels, falling back. So find your balanced strong mountain. A little bend to the knees. Feel your knees over your feet, your hips over your knees, shoulders over hips, and head right in between your shoulders. This is a balanced strong mountain. Beautiful. We're going to move into transition, and lots of awareness to your transition into chair. The knees are bent a little bit. You continue to bend the knees, and you're sitting back. The arms come up and stand up. I'm going to show you this to the side. So a little knee bend already in our strong mountain, and sit back to chair. Balance those hips down and come back up. Notice your transition from inhale to exhale, returning to strength, and we sit back and stand up, return to strength. Okay, so we've done mountain, we've done chair, And then the third balance posture is tree. We'll start on with connecting down through the left leg. So we return to our strength, or start in our place of strength and grace. Stability in the low body, sensing ease into your face and your shoulders and neck. The energy and strength's happening down here. And then as you're ready, bring your toes up off of the ground and find your tree. You may find that if you focus your eyes one specific place, that will help you with your focus and balance. And now if you fall out, what do? You just come back. If you fall, you get back up. And notice your awareness, notice your self-talk if you fall out of balance. Practice self-compassion, notice without judgment. So there, I gave you lots of time to practice tree. We're good. So we're going to do this sequence 2 times on the right and 2 times on the left, all right? So we'll come into our posture of mountain, feeling equal on both sides, upright, tall spine, sit back chair, stand up tree. Doesn't matter what side you start on. Mountain, sit back chair, stand up tree. Here we go the third time. Mountain, sit back chair, stand up tree, and mountain. Good. We'll do the other side. Let's start with a shoulder roll to loosen the upper body, strengthen the low body, find your strong mountain, stability, strengthen our stability here. Sit back, chair, stand up tree, other side. My chair is in the way, but you may like to use it as a point to help you be stable. Mountain, sit back chair, stand up tree. So being aware, how do you like to hold your hands to help your balance? Here we are in mountain, equal on both sides, stable, sit back chair, stand up tree. Let's do it one more time. Mountain, sit back chair, stand up tree. Bring the foot down. Go ahead and do a little swaying. Notice what out of balance would feel like standing, and then feeling that balance for your mountain pose. Let's practice trees a little bit longer. It's the most challenging posture that we've done today. So let's start by feeling that strength down through this left side, starting or returning to a place of strength and grace. And maybe that grace is an invitation for yourself to have that self-compassion about just your self-talk on how this practice is going for you, okay? So strength and grace is our foundation. Maybe set your eyes one particular place to focus your gaze. And when you're ready, find your tree. Just don't want your foot right against your knee. It's either above or below. Notice how you like to have your hands or arms to help you with balance. If you fall out, come back to your strength and grace. Come back to your stability and start over. Try again. So practice. Maybe you'd like to just have your leg like this. You don't need to have it out. Maybe this is your tree. Bringing the foot up off of the ground and sensing the strength and stability down this left side, the strength in your core to hold your right leg up. It's beautiful. Breathe into the strength and balance of this posture. And release. Notice on this shift, back and forth, and then we come to stability, stillness, stability, equilibrium, balance. Let's do tree pose on the other side. So just switch legs, feeling that stability down through that leg you're going to use for your tree trunk. And focus your eyes one place. It might be on the ground, it might be something in front of you. I like the ground. I pick something a few feet out. Bring up your leg, or maybe it's like this. Sensing your balance. If you fall out, use some support. There's nothing wrong with using support. It's a smart thing to do. Fall into that support and find your balance. If you fall out, try again. Fall out, try again. Come back to your place of strength, stability. Can't balance if you don't start from stability. And focus your eyes, your attention, self-compassion, and breathe. Through 3, 2, 1. Wonderful job. You want to shake out your legs that would feel good. Come back to your chair or sitting posture for meditation. All right, my friends, let's settle in. What are we doing? We're returning to a place of strength and grace. Heart rate is likely up. Breathing is heightened from the effort of our balance sequence today. Give yourself that permission to settle in to stillness here. Settling into stillness in the body, letting go of the effort, sensing more into the ease and the grace after the strength and balance practice. And let's continue with this theme of balance with our meditation, even by just sensing again your feet balanced on the floor, just the equal soft connection. Neither foot is pressing more than the other. Just see a sense there of the bottoms of your feet. Let's notice, sense that your hips are equally released. Just by saying that, my body kind of wiggled into more of equally. The right shoulder and the left shoulder equally released. Maybe again sensing your head, chin parallel to the ground, your head, just your own interception. Your head right between your shoulders. And then equal ease into the right side of your face and the left side of your face. Now imagine if you were winking at someone, you would be doing something different with this right eye and the muscles than you would with the left. Let's allow that ease, that non-winking eye to both sides of the face, sensing what that would feel like, equally into the jaw, eyebrows, and then let's return to a place of grace. with your awareness of any inner chatter. Let's see if you can bring ease and grace into any inner chatter, anything in the mind. Just recognizing this experience for you today. Balancing is challenging, and that's why we practice it. See if you can bring in a little greater sense of ease into your self-compassion, non-judgment, no comparisons. And then with that, I believe it is time to take in a deeper breath, switching from this the natural rhythm of the breath that you just notice but don't control, to a more controlled breath, breathing in, filling up your lungs, your heart space, bringing those shoulders up, and then exhaling, shoulder blades back, down, low and loose. If you want to let your hands fall out to the sides of your chair, connect your feet and down and through the floor, feeling that equal connection, that stability. Nice. Let's inhale, hands overhead, and exhale, hands down, heart center. One more inhale to fill up the heart space. And with this exhale, the shoulders and the breath drop low. There you go, my friends. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through this practice on resilience and balance today. Until we can breathe and move together again, be safe and be well, and let's be full of hope. Shalom, my friends.